Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In our scriptures, there are many topics, and the purpose of those topics that are discussed, if the purpose is not clear to us, then we get lost only in arguments, inquiry, and we collect information so that we can impress upon others. I also know. See, one of the technique of impressing others is this. When you are sitting among the people who do not know Sanskrit, so you talk in Sanskrit. Oh, he's a wise man. Now those people who do not know English, among them you say a few words in English. Oh, Mahatma Ji knows English also. The purpose is to be clear in our mind. So, among the many topics, one topic is talking about how the wise man lives in this world. Like in Bhagavad Gita, we are all familiar with, in 3 places this topic comes. First, in the 2nd chapter it comes. Sthita Pragya, who is a man of steady wisdom. Then, 2nd place is in Bhagavad Gita chapter 12, where the discussion about a great devotee comes. Adveshta sarva bhutana maitra karuna evacha. Then again, in the 14th chapter, this topic comes. The one who has transcended the 3 gunas of the Prakriti. Arjuna asked a question. How do we know that somebody has transcended the 3 gunas of Prakriti? So there Bhagavan explains. Prakasham cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava na dveshti sam pravruttani na nivruttani kankshati. These 3 places, this topic comes. The wise man, how is he? Now, are we giving a certificate to the wise man that he is wise? What for it is? See? Similarly, today while taking tea, our Tangarajanji gave me wonderful knowledge. There are 2 things. One is Stotram, second is Shastram. In Stotram, we praise the God. Hey Karunakar, hey Daya, not Karunakaran. Hey, I don't know why that name has come in. See, Hey Daya Sindhu, Ahetuka Kripa Sindhu. So when we are Stuti, Stotram, glorifying the God, are we giving certificate to the God or what? See? Then why these topics are discussed in the scriptures? So the ways of the wise men is the spiritual practice for the other wise men. See? So the Sthita Pragya Purush is discussed. One example I'll give. It is said, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan atmannevatmana tushtaha tita prajnastaduchyate. So when a person is steady in his wisdom, 2 things are conspicuously manifested in his life. One is, he carries 0 burden of desires. Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. No more desires of any kind. Oh, that means he's always sleeping? No. Atmaneva atmana tushtaha. He is at peace with himself. So are we giving a certificate to the Mahatmas? This is what happens mostly. We read somewhere something and then take the paper in the hand and then start evaluating the people. The beard is 2 inches short, cannot be realized. Next one. See, these topics are meant for us. This is our spiritual practice. So what is the first spiritual practice? Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. So let us learn to entertain minimum desires. Entertainment of minimum desire is number 1. No complaints. Desires are not only I want this, I want that. Desire also includes complaint. See? And when we practice this, then we have really studied the scriptures. Now the second place, it comes in 12th chapter, devotee. There Bhagavan says that Yasman no dvijate lokaha, lokan no dvijate chayaha. See, he because of whom the world is not frustrated, and he who doesn't get frustrated because of the world, he is my devotee. Now this is our spiritual practice. See, in the 14th chapter, when Bhagavan says, whether it is the sattva guna, tamo guna, rajo guna, see, prakasham cha sattva guna, pravrittim cha rajo guna, mohameva cha tamo guna. When prakasham cha pravrittim cha mohame cha pandava, na dveshti sampravruttani. When these 3 gunas manifest, he doesn't get disgusted. See, yes, it is in Prakriti. We have some very wrong notion. Sattva guna is good. Tamo guna is bad. If you don't have tamo guna, you cannot sleep. If you don't have rajoguna, you cannot come out of the sleep. See, friends, there is nothing good and bad in this world. But we talk about, oh, that fellow is very tamoguni. What about you? I am sattva-guni. No. Everything is necessary in life. And therefore, na dveshti sampravruttani. This wise man, when sattva rajas tamas overpower him any time, he doesn't feel frustrated. Oh, in the morning, how can you sleep? What people will say? Forget about people. You are feeling sleepy, sleep. You know, one of the most difficult thing that we all carry as a burden is we want to prove something to somebody. Try this. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. You'll be relaxed. See? And this struggle to prove something to somebody is called as ego. Therefore, these topics which come in the scriptures, they are not meant for evaluating the Mahatmas or other people, but they are the pointers, they are the guidelines for us to follow as a spiritual practice. Normally we understand spiritual practice means mechanical existence. Get up in the morning, do some yoga, some asana pranayam, and do some japa, and it is finished, God, over. And if you can't do any one particular day, then you feel frustrated. Oh, today I have not done meditation. What will happen? Your asana will feel good. This fellow did not come and land on me today in the morning. See, friends, therefore, the real spiritual practice is we are self-oriented, and a self-oriented person does not bother about the whole world. anything you do in this world, there will be comments. You know the famous story of the father, the son and the donkey? When they were going with the donkey, a group of people crossing, they said, how stupid these people are. The donkey is going empty and both of them are walking. At least one can sit there. Now these people say, yes, that's very true. We didn't think about it. So the son sat on the donkey. Another group came. Kali has come. Look here. The son is sitting on the donkey and the father is walking. Actually, father should sit, not the son. Again he gets down. Then the father is on the donkey and goes ahead. Again the same comment. Look here, this man doesn't have manners. That poor son, he is dragging himself. Yes, that is true. The father also gets down. Again, back to square one. Then the fourth group comes. See how fools they are. Actually, both of them can ride the donkey, but both of them are walking. We never thought about it. So they sat on both of them on the donkey. Another group came. Look here, poor donkey. Actually, both of them can carry that one donkey. This is true. Like, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Don't try to please anybody in this world. Don't try to make anybody happy in this world. God has failed to make us happy. We, the miserable, cannot make others happy. See, friends, then we are really walking the spiritual path. Therefore, here, a wise man who is abiding in his divine self, what is his charya? How does he live in this world? Nityamajnata charyame iti manneta brahmanaha jnatinam tu vasan madde naiva vindeta kinchana. So, this wise man abiding in the truth, when he is living among the people, his relations and his people belonging to his community, etc., while living among them, he should not talk about them. Because the rule is, ego is nothing but a mule carrying the burden of relations and possessions. You drop these two topics from your talk, you have nothing to talk. See? So this is what this wise man never talks about any of his relations or his possessions. And the moment we recognize this simple spiritual practice, you will see you are totally empty. And then, Jnatinam tu vasan madhe naiva vindeta kinchana. Therefore, he should remain most in an incognito manner. This is the way, and that is the only way. Because the relations and possessions become valuable and meaningful only after body identification. This point I will repeat shamelessly. Unless body identification is dropped, whatever you might have done in your whole life, it is all wastage. We have to be very clear about it. See, friends, because what is samsara? Nama rupatmakam samsara. So we are all the time concerned about our name or our form. Prana jai para bachana na jai. Unnecessarily that Dasharatha has made this statement and created the whole Ramayana. In place of Dasharatha, if Bhagavan Krishna was there, Ramayana would never have happened. See? Unnecessarily making issue out of small little thing is not the way of the wise. Similarly, another meaning is Nitya Ajnata Charyame. Ajnata means that which is unknown. What is unknown? The self is unknown to us. So Nitya Ajnata Charya, he is ever abiding, focus on, oriented to his divine self. And therefore, he has no interest in the worldly things. Anywhere the worldly discussions continue, find out some excuse and go away. Earlier, when I was new in my profession, I did not know the professional fallouts. Now I have become expert. So when some people come and they will keep on talking the same rubbish. Husband is like this, wife is like this, children like this, Swami, you do something. Are yaar, when you got married, did you ask me? And now you make me suffer. See? But the same thing, there is nothing new. Therefore, Ajnatacharya may remain focused on the truth, and anything which takes us away from our essential nature is the sin. And what takes us away from our essential nature? Every thought. Every thought. Whatever divine may be your thought, it will take you away from yourself. When I say God is without form, so without form means I have given importance to form. God is without attributes, that means I have given importance to attribute. We have to go beyond all these discussions. See friends, therefore in the Japa sadhana, the technique is this. From Vaikhari Vani we come to Madhyama. From the Madhyama, we come to Pashyanti, and we remain rooted in the Pashyanti, and one day, by God's grace, this Pashyanti merges in the Paravani. So coming up to the Pashyanti is our spiritual practice. And what is Pashyanti Vani? Where thought and the object are not separated. Where the thought and the object are separated at the thought level, it is Madhyama Vani. Where the thought and the object are separated gross way, it is Vaikhari Vani, the waking state. In this manner, when we become aware, Ajnatacharya may focus on this absolute, all other things are meaningless, there is no point. See? Then usual topics where we waste our time, energy for no reason is corruption. One person asked me one day this question, Swamiji, what is your opinion about corruption? I said, if I get a chance, I will also do. See, we understand corruption means only misappropriation of money. That is not complete definition. Corruption also means you go to work and you don't work. That is corruption. See, you are supposed to be happy and you are not. You are corrupt. See friends, we are supposed to be on time, we are not on time, we are corrupt. The corruption is not only money, money, money. Therefore, don't get lost in these unwanted discussions. Now, further continuing his glory, Ko hevam antaratmanam brahmano mantumarhasi, make the sound less. Brahmano mantumarhati nishchalam achalam shuddham sarvadvando vivarjitam. Now, who is able to know that which cannot be indicated? Alingam, achalam, that which cannot be moved anywhere. Shuddham, immaculate, where there is no impurity of duality. And where there is total absence of dvandva, options, such a self, how can this self be known objectively? See, if you study, let us take a Kenopanishad example. In Kenopanishad, what is Paramatma? Nowhere it is mentioned. The student asks a question. Kindly tell me the truth, what it is. So the teacher says, Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha, na vijani maha yatha etad anushishyat. There the sense organs don't reach, the organs of action cannot comprehend, the mind cannot feel, the intellect cannot conceive, and to be very frank with you, Na etad vijani maha yatha etad anushishyat. We don't know how to teach. So the student get disgusted. Oh, I have come all the way. Now you say I don't know. But then how did you know? Whatever my Guru told me, the same thing you tell me then. Okay, I'll tell you the same. And Guru Maharaj tells, Anya Devatar Viditat Atha Aviditat Adhi. The truth is other than the known and the unknown. What is the truth is not told. But what is that which is other than the known and unknown? You find out. We want pre-digested intravenous food. थोड़ी तो मेहनत करो, put little efforts, find out. Then we slowly start becoming introvert. Known, what is known? I know Tamil. Oh, then Bhagwan is not Tamil. Tamil delete. I don't know Gujarati. So it is other than the unknown, little Gujarati. See? Next. The cause is unknown, the effect is known. Other than the known and the unknown means other than the cause and effect. See? The colors and forms are seen because of the vision. The vision is established because of the colors and forms. Colors and forms are established because of the vision. So which is the cause and which is the effect? So, cause and effect, they are superimposed on the mind. If there is no mind, there is neither the vision nor the colors and forms. That which is other than the cause and effect is the truth. What it is not told. Now become more subjective. Our experiences in the waking and the dream fall in the definition of known. Everything is known in the waking and the dream. In the deep sleep, everything remains unknown. So the truth is other than the known and the unknown means it is other than Jagrat, Sapna, Sushupti. See? Jagrat avastha comes, the Jagrat Purush enjoys and suffers and goes. The Sapna avastha comes, the Sapna Purush enjoys, suffers and goes. The Sushupti avastha comes, total absence, enjoys, that also goes. But there is one principle, aheyam anupadeyam, it cannot be rejected and therefore it need not be gained. See friends, therefore, this is a very important principle. Don't have that foolish understanding, I want to see God. Nothing will happen to God. I want to see God. What will he do after seeing God? See, most of the devotees, they call their Guru Maharaj as Bhagavan. So you accept him as God, is it not? Yes. So when you see him, God, what difference it has made to you? The same. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, greed, passion, lust, anger, jealousy, they are equally available before seeing the God, after seeing the God. Therefore they are real. God is illusion. See friends, therefore we have to discover this self, and therefore the teacher says here that which cannot be indicated, that which cannot be spoken of, that cannot be felt, that cannot be understood, such a reality, if somebody is struggling to know objectively, he is going the wrong way. See? Therefore many students sit for meditation and do meditation. One person came and asked me, Swamiji, I have been doing meditation for last 40 years. I said, it's your problem, not mine. No, I got only one small difficulty. And the difficulty is, whenever I sit for meditation, my mind runs everywhere. What should I do? Don't do meditation, relax. What is important? Sitting on the seat is important, or you are at peace with yourself is important. See, friends, therefore, the real spiritual practice is undoing, not doing anything. Similarly, unbecoming. We don't become. No, these days I have become a yogi. What does it mean? Earlier I used to wake up at 9 o'clock. Since I became a yogi, I wake up at 8:45. 15 minutes improvement. Friends, that I must disappear. Till such time this I is, we are going the wrong way. And the I remains because we remain objective in our approach. The subject can never become an object. See? Therefore, ko hi evam antaratmanam brahmanaha mantumarhati. Who can know this reality objectively? How can you think about Paramatma? See? I was staying in Assam in somebody's house. They are very good friend and my host. They are Jain. So, when I was taking food, that Amma asked me this question. Swamiji, you people also tell and our Muni also tell, Atma Chintan karo. But what is that Atma Chintan? You people never tell. I said, if we know, then we will tell. We don't know, you suffer. No, you know. Please tell, what is the meaning of Atma Chintan? Contemplation on the self. I said, okay, understand, simple. When you stop Anatma Chintan, when you stop thinking about anything, you are thinking about God. Because God is not an object of thought. So when the thinking process is arrested totally, nay, it is dissolved in wisdom, then alone we are in tune with the divine. See, friends, the samsara is like a bicycle. You can balance on the bicycle when the bicycle is moving. When it stops, you fall down. See? To keep the balance, hold on to this simple principle. Lesser we think, nearer we are to the reality. And the symptoms of proximity to the reality is we are effortlessly at peace. Not a single thought comes about doing good or bad to anybody in this world. Doing bad is definitely bad, but doing good to somebody is worse. See, friends, don't get lost in that funny thing. So, he who thus does not drop objectivity in his pursuit to the reality, he is condemned now. It is said, Yonyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate kim tena nakrutam papam chorena atma apaharita. Yaha anyatha santam. We are essentially divine. Anyatha pratipadyate. But we mistake ourselves to be somebody and body and the jiva. Can there be more sin than this? And who is such a person? When the scriptures make this statement, Chorena Atma Apaharina, it is the biggest abuse. He is a thief. See, friends, how he is a thief? The body is created by the parents. He occupies that body, and like the Rent Control Act, now I will not leave. What will you do? So we are encroaching on somebody else's property. That is called as a theft. If it is done secretly, it is called as a theft. If it is done openly, it is called as a dacoity. We are all dacoits. I am body, the body is mine. Neither we have created the body, nor the body listens to us. See, friends, anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate. Only in Dakshinamurti Bhagavan says, ya pratyabhijnayate. We have to only recognize our divine nature. We don't have to do anything. The real spiritual practice is stop doing everything. See? Now take this your day-to-day experience. How do we enter sleep? When we stop our effort to sleep. The last mantra that goes on, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. When the I who is putting the efforts in the form of want, when the I and the want disappears, the sleep begins even in the satsang. Therefore, those who sleep in satsang, I honor and respect them the most. Because they are already merged in the Lord. You keep on talking, who cares? I am already one with the Lord. Anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate kim tena na krutam papam. Has he not committed a sin? See? Chorena atma apaharina. See, the definition of sin or papa differs from student to student. Like when we talk to the small kids, we don't talk to the small kids. Na nirodho na cha utpatti na baddho na cha sadhakaha. The small kids, they will look at you. No. You can't talk to them that language. See? So according to the student, the definition of sin is given in our scriptures. See? And when we are seekers of truth, the definition of sin is this: non-recognition of one's divine nature and mistaking ourselves to be the body and the soul is the highest sin. See? And when we commit a sin, we are punished. And that punishment is called as samsara. See, friends, this is the choice given to us. So, kim tena na krutam papam chorena atma apaharana. Now, contrary to this, the wise man abiding in his essential nature, how his life is ashrantaha, syadan nadata, sammato nirupadravaha, shishto na shishtavat sasyat, brahmano brahmavid kavihi. See? He who has discarded his identification with the body, the sense organs, mind and intellect, he is ashrantaha. Ashrantaha, that means he is effortless in his life. Shranta is effort. Ashranta. Bhagavan Patanjali Maharshi says, spiritual practice, poor that Patanjali must be turning in his grave. The real spiritual practice given by Patanjali is very simple. Prayatna shaithilya ananta samapatti bhyam. Don't struggle in your life. Remain effortless. And we can remain effortless only when we merge in the infinite, ananta samapatti, merging in the infinite. See, friends, it is so simple. When we are normal, there are no efforts. When we are abnormal, there are efforts. Those who are hard of hearing, they are not normal, they have to put efforts. And when they put efforts, they get tired in 2-3 minutes. And then why to waste time? They go to sleep. And after the lecture is over, they will be the first one to come and tell, Swamiji, your talk was awesome. See, friends, but those who are normal in their hearing ability, they will not go to sleep because they have not put efforts. In short, wherever efforts are, we are not normal. How simple? This is what Patanjali means. And this is Before that, the sutra is Sthira Sukham Asanam. Asanam is defined as steady bliss. You can be steadily happy if you don't struggle in your life and you are one with the divine. See, friends, and who can do this? Devotee does this. Therefore, a devotee is not the one on whom the law of karma is applied. Because for him, everything is Hari Ichcha. He is already merged in the infinite. And therefore, he has no complaints. Whatever is needed, the Lord gives me. Whatever he doesn't need, he takes it away. Why? Relax. See, friends, write relax on a big paper, a big way, and put too many places in your house. When you are tense, relax, okay, relax. See? The day we understand this, then it is a spiritual practice. Otherwise we become tense. Oh, today is Monday and I have not done Om Namah Shivaya Japa. Now what will happen? I tell you, Shivas, Ganas, Bhutas will come and take you away. Leading a fearful life is not spirituality. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi. One has to be fearless, then alone. So Ashrantaha, he is totally effortless and Anadata. Anadata means he is not a source of nuisance to anybody. See, friends, the other day I told you, if you are not, then please go and listen if you know Hindi. That Guru Purnima message 2015, there I have made it very clear. Why I respect and honor all of you more than 100,000 sannyasis put together is for this purpose. You have got your own problems, you have got your samsara, and yet you find time for the spiritual path. So spirituality is your very fraction time profession, not even part-time. And we, the Swamis, this is our full-time job, and yet we complain. How much we demand in this world? See, friends, a real sannyasi is the one, when this oath is taken at the time of sannyas, let there be fearlessness from me to every being in this world. See, that is the meaning of sannyas. Nirupadrava, Anadata, the one who is not a source of nuisance to anybody. He is a spiritual man. He is established in the truth. See, friends, Ashrantaha syat Anadata Sammato Nirupadravaha. Sammataha, he is accepted by the wise people that he is a great master, and although he is recognized by the wise people, he should not behave like a wise man. He should be like a child, innocent. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. Otherwise, once I was in Bombay, there was some big function, like this big stage, and about half a dozen Swamis were invited. I was one of them. So, every Swami comes, they have got their sevak, and that sevak will put the asan, and on that Mahatmaji will sit. So I had no kamandalu with me. So I came and I sat in front. He said, no, Swami, you have to give talk, you come and sit up here. I said, okay. I went and sat there. Where is your asan? I said, this is asan only, what it is. No, you don't have any sevak? I said, yes, I have sevak. Where is he? I said, you are my sevak. Get me the asan. He was so disgusted. But your sevak? I said, yes, I had no doubt. Are you not my sevak? Yes, Maharaj, get the asan. See, friends, we create problems for everyone. That is why, many times, why our youngsters are unable to cope up with the so-called Swamis is only on account of this. Instead of merging with the group, they isolate themselves. Don't touch left hand, don't touch right hand. Don't look here, don't look there. Here this way, here wise, here otherwise. No need. Relax. See? Nirupadravaha. And therefore, the wise man is the one who has no speciality of any kind. See? The space supports all the shapes. But the space does not have any shape. The mind supports every thought, but the mind has no shape, no thought. Consciousness supports waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi, but in consciousness, none of them ever exist. That is our essential nature. See, friends, therefore, these two things, if we consciously practice, number one, we don't have to prove anything to anybody. See, suppose somebody tells you, you are a murkha, you are a fool. Don't feel bad, you give him back. Don't underestimate me, you don't know me. I am much more than that. Because I am from Maharashtra. Therefore, in Maharashtra, everything is Maha. Not Murkha, Mahamurkha. See, friends, don't get carried away by these things. Therefore, na shishtaha na shishtavasya syat. He should not try to be, he is realized, therefore people go from a distance and whether to do namaskar or not, But Maharaji, I can't bend, what should I do? Okay, you stand, I will do Shirsasana, do namaskar. You want my feet, is it not? How does it matter? This is one of the most important spiritual practice. Now, ये यथा वान्तमश्नन्ति बाला नित्यम अभूतये एवं ते वान्तमश्नाति स्ववीर्यस्य उपभोजनात्. This is a very terrible expression what Sanat Kumarji tells. It's so terrible, it is said. Bala means a dog. See? Mudho bala iti proktaha shvacha bala iti smrutaha. This word bala is used for both the child as well as a dog. Who is a dog? A dog vomits and licks his own vomit. See what a terrible example is giving. He said, in the same manner, evam te vantamashnanti swaviryasya upabhojanad. Those who try to glorify themselves because of their knowledge and all that, they are like licking their own vomit. See how terrible it is. See, friends, therefore, a wise man never tries to show off, I am superior than others, I am better than others. No. These three things I told you about the mind. Past memories feed the mind to make it strong. Future worries feed the mind to make it strong. In the present, the mind gets lost in comparisons. Drop these three things. Bringing the past in the present and destroying the present. Going in the future and disrespecting the present. And comparing in the present and getting lost in this world. When these three things are consciously practiced, then alone the mind is ready to merge in the consciousness. And the merging of the mind in the consciousness is like an ice cube falling in the ocean. It won't make any noise. Silently, that ice cube gets dissolved and merges in the ocean. And then the same ice cube doesn't come out. In the same manner, the wise man, what he was, before merging, the same otherwise person doesn't come out. Thereafter comes out the manifestation of the divinity and not the individuality expressing as divinity. In Sanskrit, it will be said, thereafter abhivyakti happens and vyakti disappears. Presently, we are living as vyakti means individuality. Abhivyakti means manifestation. So when we take ourselves to be the manifestation of the divine, the meaning of the life will be different. But when we take ourselves to be an individuality seeking the divine, the quality of our life will be different. Therefore, evam te vantamashnanti svaviryasya upabhojanat. Therefore, there is one story I read of whether it is right or wrong, we should take the moral of the story. Once Bhagwan Shankaracharya and Bhagwan Dattatreya, both of them went for Bhiksha. It was 12 o'clock, so both of them said, hey, we have to take food Bhiksha. So Bhagwan Dattatreya said, you go your way, I will go my way, and when we get the Bhiksha, we'll sit together and eat. So Bhagwan Dattatreya went and came back, so also Shankaracharya Bhagwan. Shankaracharya had lovely food in Bhiksha. See, nice rasagulla, rabdi, and very good, extremely good food. And Dattatreya Bhagwan had leftover dry chapati and left yesterday's sabji and all kind. So when both were seeing, so Bhagwan Dattatreya said, see, you have got good things. Shankaracharya said, of course, I got good things. Then Dattatreya Bhagwan asked, you must have gone and chanted some shloka in front of the house. Vishvam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantaragatam. Then the Yajaman of the house must have come out. Oh, he is a great wise man, so give him good food. And when I went, I just stood there, Bhai Bhiksha dena. Beggar has come. So you have earned this good food by your Sanskrit shlokas. How beautiful it is. See, friends, one has to remain extremely aware about this fact. Now, the yogi is further glorified. Anadhyaha manushe vitte adhya vedeshu yedvijaha te durdharasha dushprakamya vidyattan brahmanastanum. Anadhya manushe vitte. The wise men are extremely poor in the worldly possessions. They don't have huge ashrams, huge followers. You see all the great masters in the world. When they were alive, there were hardly a handful of people around them. Not many. Because the Anadhya, Adhya means the one who is prosperous. Anadhya, the one who had no money, no many followers, in the worldly language, in the worldly things, manushe vitte, and adhya vedeshu yedvijaha. But they are extremely rich as compared to the worldly things in their spiritual quest. They are extremely rich, well established in the scriptures and the experience of the truth. Te durdarsha dushprakamya, and they are extremely rooted in their own self, and they cannot be purchasable a commodity. See, friends, wherever in the sattvic, in the satsanga, money is brought into a picture, it is not spiritual life. Friends, human intellect is such which can justify anything. Even the worst thing we do, our intellect can justify. This is the only right thing that we should do. See, friends, therefore, it is, they can durdamaniya, they cannot be controlled by the will, the power of wealth, etc. There was a king, he was told by his minister that there is a great Mahatma, people say, he has come from somewhere in our kingdom and is sitting below a tree. He hardly has anything on his body. Really? Get him. So the Mahatma is taken in the royal palace. And king said, "Sir, from today onwards you are the king." So his simple things are removed and he is dressed like a king. And he sits comfortably on the throne and does the job perfectly. And then, like that, 1 month goes. Then the king says, "What is the difference between him and me? Why he is respected so much as a Mahatma? What way I am different? He is doing the same thing what I do." So this question was put to that Mahatma. The Mahatma said, "Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay? Let's go for a walk." They go for a walk. When the boundary of the kingdom comes, the king says, "Now let us go back." He said, "Where?" "Let's keep walking." No, I can't leave." He said, "This is the difference." See, friends, prosperity, two things Bhagavan says. No more influenced by the miseries and no more attached to the comforts. Sukheshu vigata spruha. Live in the comforts, but let us not be the slave to the comforts. It's not that we have to create problem. No. I am Mahatma, I will like to go and only sit below the tree. After some time you will climb on the tree when the tail grows. There is no need. What is important is what is the quality of our experience. So, anadhya manushe vitya adhya vedeshu cha dvijaha te durdarsha dushprakamya vidyantan brahmanastanum. Understand, they are the counter through which Paramatma is expressing. Now see how simple it is. The same Paramatma expresses from the mouth. The same Paramatma expresses from the other end. Should we say Paramatma in the mouth is holy and other end is unholy? In case of cow, I don't know whether you know or not, in case of cow, they do the namaskar to the back side of the cow, not the front side. See? So for this Paramatma, it makes no difference where it is. Therefore, the one who has thus transcended all these kinds of things, because it is established, he is the one who is expressing the divinity in full glory. So, Sarvan Srishtakruto Devan Vidyadya Iha Kaschana Na Samano Brahmanasya Yasmin Pratete Swayam. So in this world, there are many people who can do a lot of puja, archa, big yajnas they can do. They know which mantra is to be used for putting which ahuti. Indraya swaha idannamama, Varunaya swaha idannamama. They do all these things. This Brahmavid Purush is far superior than these because these people are invoking the gods so that they are benefited. Not only that, it is said that this wise man is even superior than all the gods put together. See, friends, because he is beyond this relative existence. These three things, please remember. Life is lived at three levels. One is the Adi Bhautik, the gross world, wherein our business, our achievement, our failure is a big issue for us. Second is the Adi Daivik, where we talk about all the time invoking the divine grace and we do the punya, we give the things in charity so that we will be going to the heaven after death and all that. That is Adi Daivik. In this field, there is one common thing, and that is cursing and blessing. See, curse is called in Sanskrit as shap. So such Adi Daivik Mahatmas, those who are following the path of this Siddha Marga, they invoke all the Siddhis. And such Siddha Purushas, they are the mobile shopping centers. They shop anybody. Shop means curse. Therefore, you will see before such Mahatmas, when the people go, they are not going relaxed, cheerful. They are all the time fearful. Oh God, I hope he doesn't curse me. This is not the way. See, friends. And they have the capacity. But they are still maintaining duality as real. I versus you. Where there is recognition of duality as real, there alone curse and blessings are valid. Where the duality is not taken real, although duality is experience. See? Left hand is not right hand, and yet they are not recognized as separate. This experience, he who has, he will neither bless nor curse. See, friends, one day one person asked me this question, Swamiji, why don't you bless? You never bless anybody. Whenever you ask somebody else to bless, you say, I don't know how to bless. Is it true? I don't know how to bless. What do we mean by blessing? The one who gives blessing is superior. And the one to whom blessings are given is inferior. I said, I don't consider myself to be superior than you. And also I don't consider myself inferior. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priya. There is only one way, and that is pure love. In love, there is no criteria of any kind. See? I love everyone. I love to be with some people. I love to be not with some people. I love everyone. Therefore, so, sarvan svishtrakruto devan vidyasa ya iha kaschana na samano brahmanasya yaspin prateyate swayam. Therefore, all the various gods which are invoked through this karma kanda, they are also nothing in front of this wise man. Brahmanasya na sadrushe vartate sopi kim punaha ijjate yena mantrena yajamano dijottama. Therefore, the Yajaman, who is the best among this Dijottama, even he is no comparable. What to talk about the gods? Continuing the glory of this wise man, abiding his essential nature. Yam apretamanam tu manayanti samanitaha na manyamano manyeta nava mane anu sanjvare. Now, if somebody is respecting the wise man, what is the understanding of the wise man? See, these are very subtle thoughts. This must become a part of our life. It is said, Yam apretamanam tu manayanti samanitaha. Although he doesn't demand respect, but if somebody comes and gives him respect, what is his understanding? See? Normally understanding is, oh, people are respecting me, therefore I must be great. No. The real understanding is, he who gives respect, he is superior than the one to whom respect is given. Understand, friends? One day in one Agrawal family, somewhere, very big family, about 7-8 children, all married, everybody has one wife, two children. And they used to sit only on one dining table and take food. So I was introduced. Swamiji, in their house, nobody goes out of the house without touching the feet of Babaji, and nobody takes food outside, all take food together. He is such a great person. So I said, yes, he is definitely a great person. But for discussion's sake, I want to create confusion so that you will know. I told him, those people who are respecting him, they are great, or the one who is receiving respect is great. Think, friends, the giver of the respect is always superior than the one who receives the respect. Therefore, the wise men never get elated if somebody respects. I don't know if I told you this event. Many years before, we went to Badrinath, and on the way there is a place called as Rudraprayag. And 2 busloads of people were with me from Delhi. And there was one doctor, head of the Department of Radiology. She was a very regular student, and we stopped there at Rudraprayag. Nice, cool weather, bright sun. So we are having a cup of tea. Somebody gave me a cup of tea. I was standing and taking tea. In India, when anybody sees a Mahatma, they go and do namaskar. So one lady came, second lady came, a big queue. And I was nailed there. So this doctorni came and she said, Swamiji, these unknown people do namaskar to you. How do you feel? I said, please hold my tea. She held it. Then I told the next lady, I said, hey, stop. I said, look here, she is my mother. I touch her feet. When you do namaskar to me, you get 1 kilogram of merit. But if you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 quintal. Now you decide. Naturally, the line was diverted towards her. So, all those ladies started doing namaskar to her. I took my cup of tea and went away. And she was nailed, she can't go anywhere. And when we have to go, I was avoiding her to sit in her bus. But she was after me. Swamiji, I will not leave you. Why did you do like that? I said, Mama, don't get angry. You ask me, when unknown people do namaskar, how do you feel? See, friends, namaskar is done to Paramatma. But ahankara vimudhatma, we think people are respecting us. No, friends. People respect Paramatma. The day this becomes clear in our life, then when somebody respects us, we don't climb in the 7th cloud. And the second thing, na manyamano manyeta. And if somebody doesn't respect properly, he knows, oh, these people do not know probably, they don't have the tradition. See? Like, I move around the world. Different places, the expression of respect is different. In South India, Sahtanga Dandavat, Dharas. You go towards north, come to Punjab. Punjabis threaten you by namaskar. They will not do namaskar, they will simply do the acting. This is namaskar. Now should we say Punjabis don't know how to do namaskar? No, that is their style. Okay. So you do with this 8 anga, they do it with only 1 shoulder like this. Okay. Then you go to the west, they will come and hug you and kiss you. That is their namaskar. So should we say these people don't have manners? See, friends, every place they have got different traditions. Wise men accept them as they are. We should never be obsessed with anything in life. Obsession is bondage. Therefore, na manyamano manyeta, na avamane anusanjvaret. And therefore he should not feel neglected. See, in this place nobody respects me. Why should I stay here? Are you coming here to get respect or what? Those who demand respect, they don't command it. And those who command respect, they don't demand it. Elderly people have got this problem. These days the children don't respect us. What is great in us that people should respect us? Because we are grown up in age, what is our contribution? Have we pushed the earth around the sun and therefore our age has increased? See, friends, whenever we demand we are on the wrong path. Wise man doesn't get elated when there is the respect, nor gets disgusted when there is no respect given to him. Katham tarhi manite avamaninena va mantavyam. So, how do we know that what the wise man should understand or he understands? Loka svabhava vrittir hi nimeshonmesha sada vidvamso manayantiha iti manneta manitaha. So he should know, like blinking of the eyes is natural, in the same manner in every society there are certain traditions. See? Like in our South India, doing Sashtanga Namaskar is a tradition. Children have seen right from childhood. So they do Namaskar that way. Therefore, one should never get elated or condemned because of these changes what are offered to him as respect, etc. Adharma vidusho mudha loka shastra vivarjitaha na manyam manayishanti iti mannet amanitaha. Amanitaha, when this wise man is not respected, then this wise man should know very clearly, these ignorant people, loka shastra vivarjitaha, neither they have any tradition, nor they have any culture, nor have they ever studied the scriptures, therefore they do not know. Otherwise they don't mean to insult us. See friends, wisdom should be with the wise man. Our condition is like what? See, I have studied Gita but nobody understands me. You have studied Gita, you should understand others. Not others should understand you. See, it is our complaint is like this, See, I have got the international driving license but the traffic in Coimbatore is not proper. You have driving license, people don't have. You should be able to negotiate properly. In this manner, the wise man should take the honor, dishonor, etc. in his life. The remaining portion we'll try to see it in our tomorrow's concluding session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.